Calling you a radical, Kevin Blanch. Hi, Megan. Hi, Megan Rice. I'm working with these guys trying to get in to see what I've got to do to visit the greatest human rights activist, the greatest fighter for the climate in the world, is sitting in a prison underneath your nose right here on Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn. This is where Megan Rice is at. She's right here. I want to talk to you all, you climate marchers. By the way, I'm going over to Bushwick here in just a few minutes to visit the dolphin painters. We're going to have a conversation. But, you know, and Eric, you guys, you great artists, you people that, you don't mean my tomato soup. We got our elephants. They'll be there. Eric Jordan. We got our elephants. They'll be on sticks. I'll be in Columbus Circle early, by 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll be there by 8 in the morning. It's going to be a big day. And then after we march all the way down to 11th Avenue, not 7th Avenue, us boxers, la la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. You want to put an 85-year-old nun in prison for trying to save our lives? The greatest climate marcher is right here under your nose. Hello, by the way, I really believe this to be true. I believe this to be true. I believe that the Megan Rice sentencing hearing and the potluck is the greatest cultural event in 50 years in this country. Oh, I was there. Got a gun pulled on me. Almost got killed. You know, amazing, amazing. Her speech inside that courtroom at sentencing. Oh, I'm telling you, Megan Rice is one amazing person. Miss New York, Dr. Rice's daughter, Madeline Rice's daughter. I mean, we're talking quintessential New York. Dorothy Day, who's that? Ha, ha. 9th page of the New York Times. Let's set it charge in 84. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor, for holding me in a federal detention facility at 57 degrees that's built to hold people for 2 weeks for multiple months, not releasing me on bail and charging me as a terrorist. Thank you, Honor. So when I get out, I have something else to protest. The industrialized prison complex. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Timothy. This country's upside down. If you don't believe me, look at my videos of the California flag being flown in front of the courtrooms, upside down. In distress? On Balco. At the climate march. Be ready. And another thing, you guys that are coming, hold your iPads and hold your phones like Walter Payton used to hold the rock. They steal them. You know, so hold them like a rock. Don't fumble, and don't set them down and don't lie them down. There'll be a lot of that going around. I'm sure that. And I want to say this to the occupiers. 3 years ago, right now, I was heavily involved. You know, I set up trying to time it for the 100th anniversary of the shirtwaist. Some post-ignorance. Something happened on the way to that place. We used to have a pretty good shot to get as far as our father got. Well, I almost got as far as my father got. My father was nuked and died of leukemia. I got sick. I've been fighting for my life for 3 years, and some crazy-ass woman texted me in the middle of the night and told me she was worried about my state of mind, that she thought I was mentally ill. Well, let me tell you something. If I'm mentally ill and sick, and all you sheep, you're the sane ones, I want to be fucking crazy. Because I sure don't want to be one of you feigning fucking goats in Americana. Like I said, too bad. Just proves my thesis in Scotland. America, the world loves to be fucking trained around on a leash by a little bitch. And I will continue my walk with, we're going to Wall Street and we're going to sit until we get arrested, you know, and that's just the way it's going to be. I'll be there. I'm with them. And when they pick it, we're going to go right to Hamilton's grave like we did before. Everybody knows we've done it multiple times. And this bullshit, we don't have answers. Ha, ha, ha. Put a tariff at the port. 100% tariff at the port. 100%. We're tired of competing slaves. We're not your bitches. We're not your fucking Wall Street whores fucking bitches. We're not your bankers fucking bitches. I'm not your bitch. Fuck you. You know, by the way, I forked over all my money to save my life. AML leukemia. Gladly I did it. I had 4,000 shares of Tesla alone, not to mention. I mean, I think back on it, but that's all right, because I'll tell you what gives me hope in this whole fight. That's who gives me hope. Right there. Megan Rice. No media will cover her. The greatest human rights activist. I will quote Mary Evelyn Tucker in the courtroom. She looks down. Timothy, you called Megan Rice disingenuous. The whole courtroom when she did call her disingenuous. By the way, I love the plowshares. Pete Seeger died that morning, by the way. The greatest peace activist, he says, you want to talk about Gandhi, the lineage of Gandhi? You want to talk about the lineage of Dr. King? You want to talk the lineage of Nelson Mandela? Megan Rice is this lineage. She is. She's the greatest human rights activist on earth. Amnesty International, these scumbags, you know, all these pieces of shit. They don't want to protect her and fight for her. It's all right. And like, don't be worried about the media down there, because the media's a fraud. We're the fucking media. Don't forget that. You know, Wall Street, when they show the camera in our race, just remember, we want tariffs to the poor, 100% tariff. We want usury laws. We want the enforcement of antitrust laws. We want people like Megan Rice free. We want the people that fucking murdered Pat Tillman, Fat fucking Tillman, put in prison. And we want the $56,000 per household that they gave these fucking monsters. We want it back and give it to us. That's our fucking money. You know, unite the clans. Scotland couldn't do it. I guess there's too many people that like being on the leash and the bitch. Same here. But that doesn't mean us. You know, that doesn't mean us. That's not us. And so, if I'm insane and I'm crazy, good. Because I sure don't want to be one of you sane, fainting goats. Stand tuned and see you at Columbus Square Sunday morning, early, on the front lines. Be over talking to Dolphin Panthers Day. Got a lot of stuff leading up, going to this, but we'll be ready. We'll be with you, and then march on to Wall Street. Stand tuned.